Welcome back, everybody. Today we are back with the new Tier 8 Premium British Ashore, the Eskimo. Um, I really did not have as much time as I would have liked to have played this ship, but or at least on the day it came out of NDA. That's besides the point. So I've tested this ship for it's probably like 7, 8 games now at this point, and this ship is insane. This is probably gonna be the next Blitz Pass ship in December. So I'm just gonna get it just off the bat. This is an incredibly worthwhile ship. Highly recommend getting this if you want a really strong tier 8 destroyer, borderline overpowered destroyer. The Eskimo. Now, what makes the Eskimo so powerful? The Eskimo is a Cossack. It's a tribal class, so it's a Cossack. And we already have the Cossack in game, which is, I mean, Cossack's kind of overrated in my opinion, but it's an okay ship. It just kind of exists. I mean, play lightning instead. But that's not what this is about. This is about the Eskimo. Now, this is kind of what happens if you take the Cossack and make it more gun focused than it already is, and you get this thing, this abomination of a destroyer. Eskimo is, yeah. Let's just get to the comparison list. As you can see, Eskimo, I'm gonna compare it to Black Lightning since that's the other premium British short counterpart of this tier. I actually don't Eskimo, Cossack on the press account. But I'll try to keep this concise. So Eskimo has fuel smoke 2, rapid reload 2, and speed boost, and you keep the single file torps. So it's a pretty good skill set for a British destroyer. This is actually the first British destroyer in 4 years that has a fuel smoke 2 since the nerf on Daring. So it's been a while since you've seen a British destroyer with a fuel smoke. Eskimo has 15,000 HP, 5% damage reduction. It's a pretty good damage reduction for a destroyer. That's usually on the higher end. The agility, it's British DD agility. I mean, it's really not that far off from mainly the back to first speed is far off, but it's really not that far from Lightning. I mean, it's really agile destroyer, and but it's not the fastest. But you do have a speed boost, so that kind of counteracts the slowness. You have a speed boost to occasionally go fast. The guns. This is where the absurdity of the ship starts. This ship, this ship has 8 guns, just like the Cossack. You have a worse reload in the Cossack base. Cossack, I think, has a 6-second reload. This thing has a 6.6. So be like, oh, a worse reload. What will I ever do? Oh, don't worry. This thing has a really good base gun range of 8.63. And you have essentially tier 10 DD guns. This is not tier 8 DD standards. I mean, there's other gunboat destroyers at this tier, like Le Fantasque, Tashkent, Akizuki, Kunaberti. There's nothing like this destroyer tier 8 gun-wise. You have 8 guns that do 413 HE damage. Your HE hits as hard as lightning AP. That's pretty retarded. I'm gonna be honest. Excuse my language. That's pretty dumb. 4% fire chance. What is going on here, man? I mean, granted, the base reload of 4%. That's not really anything new. I mean, you could just play Akizuki instead. But 4% is still pretty good at 8 guns. 4% is really good. So even without rapid reload, you're just gonna set fires like crazy with just your single 8 guns, and then your AP hits harder than Marceau. So every time you shoot a salvo on this thing at tier 8 DDs, you are hitting harder than a tier 8 destroyer, tier 10 destroyer gumbo. And Marceau is a very good gumbo at tier 10, very strong gumbo at tier 10. So the fact that you're hitting harder than Marceau on tier 8 destroyers, pretty ridiculous. I don't even think there's a single tier 8 destroyer that hits as hard as you per salvo. I don't think there is. Le Fantasque definitely doesn't. Kunaberti doesn't. Well, actually, Kunaberti might. Kunaberti might. Only because it has sap, though. Nah, maybe it doesn't, actually. There's really, I mean, even if there was, it had to be a very specific destroyer, because there's really nothing that hits like this. So, yeah, the guns are, dumb. Very dumb. They do have a kind of a slow turret burst, though, so that is something to keep in mind. And you don't have 360s like the Black Lightning, so I think Black Lightning from that perspective is better gun handling. This ship has way better gun output, though. As for the torps, they're just Cossack torps. They do reload actually faster than Cossack torps. They have a 42-second torp reload, so you have about like 5 seconds faster torp reload. So you kind of just send these out. They have a good range. There's only 4 of them though. You gotta just send them out and just hope for the best. I mean, these aren't the main weapon of the ship. The guns are, so. The AA non-existent. I mean, who's surprised? The concealment now usually on a destroyer, a gunboat destroyer this strong. Usually they like to or typically they either do one or two things. They nerf the gun range completely, which is what they did with the Italians. They like just completely crap on the concealment, which is what they do with Russians or the French, even though the French don't really have that concealment this year. Or they just make the ship unmaneuverable. This ship has basically none of those things. I mean, the concealment is worse than Black Lightning. Yes, the Black Lightning is outspotted by a pretty significant margin. But the fact that you're getting this level of gunpowder with this tool set with only a 6.48 kilometer concealment. For reference, the German destroyer this year, the Z-23, has 6.78 kilometer base conceal. How does this thing outspot that? How is that fair? So yeah, this ship is just, it's incredibly unfair to deal with, honestly, being randoms. The average destroyer is just, what are they gonna do? So moving on from that, this is the camos. Let's get to the camos. This is a blitz ship, so it does have two camos. You have a Thor camo, which is standard DD camo, nothing really special here. Looks nice. You have Union Jack, which looks okay, I guess. But the stats are worse. I mean, max speed actually is a pretty good stat to have. I mean, I will say max speed is pretty good, but losing concealment and max reverse speed for torp speed and ship HP, it's not really worthwhile. Not really worthwhile. So just go to save yourself money if this is a blitz. Because it's probably a blitz ship. Save yourself money. You don't have to buy the bigger blitz pass. You can just get normal historical. The build, standard DD build. You could go turret reverse if you really wanted to. I was thinking about it. But compared to Cossack, I never found myself needing the turret reverse as much. Mostly because the ship is, I don't know, so the playstyle of the ship is just substantially different from Cossack, I find. Because you can actually, like, take on more fights than you normally would. I'm running Andrew Cunningham. You could run a normal commander on this, and it would still be a perfectly insanely strong ship. So this is my commander build. I mean, you don't really have safe preheating. I don't know why I took preheating, honestly. I'm running the green. If you were one of the few lucky people who have a level 15 commander, this is the build I would take for level 15 talents. You could go with this if you really wanted to, but I mean, this is pretty useful. But like personally, getting another rapid reload and getting this is really, really nice. So that's my build, and yeah, there's nothing else really to say about this ship. Oh yeah, the battle warners. Play 10 battles. The short 2 ships, that's easy. This ship gets it all the time. There's nothing really else to say about this ship. It's kind of just a really strong ship. I mean, I hope, the concealment gets changed a little bit, because I think the concealment is a little bit outrageous for what it is, but, other than that, it is a fun ship. I won't lie, it is a fun ship, but let's get into the gameplay, since, that's actually what you came here for. Alright, and here we have the first, I say first, I'm only recording one game. The game I will be showing off. This is probably the best. Yeah, this is definitely the best game I recorded. I recorded a few others, but they didn't really show as much of the shenanigans the ship can pull off as much as this game. So yeah, this is Eskimo. Once again, the historical actually looks really nice on the ship. It's a nice change from the British shores, or the normal tech line shores. They don't really have this green as often, so I actually like this green pattern. You can see the gun range, max gun range of Camo is 9.31. That's really, really good gun range. Oh yeah, the elite bonus. I forgot to mention this. The elite bonus is advanced gun director, so 4% range or shorts. Obviously, you take range, so that's why their gun range is so excellent on the ship. So we're just gonna push into C-cap. I mean, there's CV spotting us, so our concealment advantage is kind of redundant, but we also have our own CV spotting, and this poor Istiatlan is about to have a horrendous day. I mean, he doesn't know what the ship does. This ship hasn't come out yet. But this is just a sad day for this guy. I think 2.4k. That was what the mounts is. We got a full pen. This would have been 3k salvo. That was just a whiff on my part. I haven't really used these Cossack guns in a long time, so my aim is a little suspicious sometimes with this ship. Just rapid reload. Hit him for 3k casual. There's nothing too crazy. Nothing extraordinary. It's not like I'm slapping this guy for insane amounts. Nothing out of the ordinary, Oh, look, another 3k sub. Oh, look at that. oh, look, he's dead. Wow. Oh, look, I have first strike. Oh, another rapid reload of smoke. It's amazing. So that's a destroyer. I mean, killing destroyers in this ship, or random destroyers, is going to be the easiest thing of all time, because there's not much a destroyer can do. The only DD that will stand a chance in randoms is a random split. And even then, they have to be kind of smart to know what they're doing because, you know, they don't really outgun you. We have to reload. I don't really know why I use fuel smoke here, but we use that. Oh, there's a fire, 4% fire chance. I mean, seeing the ship is just ridiculous. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about the ship. It's just kind of outrageous. So, CV's over there. There's a Vittorio Veneto. We're just gonna spam HE casually at him, you know, nothing too crazy. Yeah, again, oh, look, another fire. 4% fire chance. You know, the base reload is a bit slow, so without rapid reload, you don't really have the most fantastic DPM. But it gets the job done. Oh, look at, oh, wow, look at that, another fire. Who could have seen this coming? Oh, a third fire. Well, that guy's cooking, so he's gonna have a great game. He must really enjoy facing the ship. 4% fire chance. For reference, Akizuki has 3.5% fire chance. Yeah. So I'm actually I was thinking about like just chasing the Yorktown, then I realized if this guy's gonna run away to the end of the map, like I may as well just go farm damage down at B. Also, we kind of need to go help B because otherwise this game is most definitely lost. So, you know, we're just gonna use our speed boost, you know. We may be slow without speed boost, but with speed boost we go 40 knots, so you know. The ship can move around if it has to with speed boost. It's not completely crippled if it doesn't have without and throughout the game. It's like Cleveland. I don't know what he's trying to do. I think he's trying to shoot me. Yeah. Luckily we have Cossack agility, so yeah, good luck, bro. Cossack agility versus Cleveland gun arcs at max range. That's quite the experience. No chucks some HE at this guy, you know why not? Nothing else better to shoot at. But there's an Atlántico. This is actually one of the few tier DDs I'd be willing to like take a gunfight with a random Atlántico. Not a good Atlántico, but a random Atlántico. Only because you have the gun range and the fire starting to actually kind of do something. And you have the agility to sometimes dodge. Not all the time, but sometimes dodge the secondaries. Throw in a set of torps. Oh, there's another fire. Look at that. This is the bro. Cossack wishes it had this fire chance because this thing sets fires like crazy. So we're just gonna go around farm this Atlántico. Oh, look, another fire. Would you look at that? Could have seen this coming. So he's cooking over there, having a grand old time. So we're just gonna go over to this Wichita. Oh, look, it's a Wichita. Oblivious Wichita too. Let's load the AP and see what happens. Confederate. This is actually pretty bad salvo. Well, actually, nah, it's okay. It's like a 2K salvo. Now we just start chunking it with AP because, like, well, we have rapid reload. We may as well chunk him with AP. Let's see some of these AP salvos I'm hitting on this guy. Okay, that was just a bad salvo on my part. That was a really, really bad salvo. There we go. That's a much better salvo. 2K. Well, I realized there's a Fletcher here, so we gotta have to kill this Fletcher now. Or deal with him, because that Wichita is dead to my torps. Goodbye, good sir. Speed boost, because we have another one. There's a nice old Fletcher chilling there. Hello, good sir. Even with my back, you know, I'm confident in my ability to beat a random Fletcher with just my back guns. Like, like, what is this guy gonna do to me? He doesn't even outrun me, which is really funny actually, because I have speed boost. Oh no, too bad he can't chase me down with my speed boost. Oh, let's just, oh, look at that, torps are reloaded again. Let's just check our torps again. Let's just turn around, do a little loopy-loop, use the British agility, and he is dead. You love to see it. So, I'm gonna be, a bit stupid and try to, like, farm this Atlántico at close range, which is really not what you should do. Don't do what I'm doing here. In hindsight, I probably should have just waited for him and just farm him out kiting. But, I do some dumb stuff here. I haven't used a heal yet, by the way. Nobody's been shooting at me. Interesting. Okay, people have been shooting at me. They just haven't hit me yet. That's, I think, the key part. The Cleveland tried to hit me, obviously, but he didn't really do much. My entire team, as you can see, went A because they were chasing the Yorktown for the longest time. So I'm just gonna go around. I actually think I missed these torps. I think I missed. Yeah, I don't lead them enough. I am very rusty with single files, so I'm not the guy to look at for a single file torp boom spears. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Wait, these go through? Oh yeah, those are supposed to go through. Nah, nice desync wargaming. Nice desync. Interesting. So I'm doing stupid stuff fighting at close range, but you know, we're just kind of chilling around, you know. I probably should have kept shooting. I don't know why I tried to go stealth. I should have just kept shooting at this point. But, yeah, now I start shooting again. So, I'm just gonna use the rapid reload too. So, yeah, that's Cossack. Not Cossack. Eskimo. This is a Cossack. Eskimo. This is Eskimo. Yeah. Next Blitz Pass ship. Broken ship. Hopefully, the concealment gets nerfed. Yeah. That's all for today. I will be seeing you next time. And, yeah. Have a good day.